Hello, so today we have a patient in his mid-30s and about 5'10", 215 pounds, lost a little bit of weight, 10-15 pounds, but he really wants to get a more muscular abdomen. So what we're going to be doing today is called Vaser High Definition Abdominal Liposculpture. So what is that? That's basically getting rid of the fat on the abdominal wall and sculpting out the six-pack muscles. So the six-pack muscles are the rectus abdominis muscles, and it is a muscle that pops out from the vertical lines and the horizontal lines. So the three vertical lines that we have are the semilunaris lines. If you think of like a crescent moon, luna, get it? Semilunaris lines right in there. The other side is the other side, the semilunaris muscle right in there. Again, that curved linear muscle belly that sort of looks like a circular moon with the crescent moon. And then this line here in the middle, that's called the linea alba because sometimes it's white. Okay, linea alba right there in the middle. So those are the three vertical lines. In addition, we're also going to be doing the horizontal transcriptions. Those are the lines that go across this. So basically, I'm going to debulk the abdominal wall of the fat that's around the muscle to allow these muscles to pop. I'm also going to concentrate a little fat pocket here, a little fat pocket here, and then try to eliminate the fat that's on top of the muscle from the belly button down to the pubic region. All this in this checkerboard region. Also, we're going to do some liposuction of the love handles, superior iliac crest right up in here to smooth that out and get it more of a V cut. So let's go to the operating room. I'll show you how we do Vaser High Definition Abdominal Liposculpture. Hello, so we're in the operating room here. We're about to embark upon our six-pack Vaser High Definition Liposculpture of the anterior abdominal wall. People call it ab etching. You can call it whatever you want. You can have whatever you like. But basically, I'm going to sculpt out the fat between the muscles here and get these muscles to pop. So the first thing we do is we infiltrate the area with tumescent solution. And we can do that here in a minute. Let me just mark out my angles here. I'm making sure my port sites, 1, 2, 3, 3 incisions only. I can access the entire abdomen like we want it to, and we'll be able to do that. I'm just marking out if my cannula is going to reach everything. And then to get the transcriptions, the horizontal ones, you can put the incision on the sides, okay? You can put the incisions in the middle, or you can vary them as much as you wish. So we'll put in our little local. Now we're just going to put in our tumescent solution. Local to minimize this cut where I make the incision for the tumescent solution. That's the fluid on the bag over there hanging from our digital blue scale. And we're going to put in the fluid here. I'm going to put in about 1 liter on each side. And I think that would be perfect for this gentleman. So I've infused my tumescent solution. I let it float, and the epinephrine is kicked in, and the lidocaine is kicked in. And now I'm using the Vaser to help melt the fat in this nice aquatic medium of the tumescent solution. Vaser has to have an aquatic medium, otherwise it doesn't work. The Vaser now is basically emulsifying, blowing up, melting, if you will, all those fat cells. And it's also heating the skin from underneath to help the skin to shrink wrap around these new muscle bellies. So I'm working in this superior iliac crest love handle region, the external obliques, and really trying to get them to pop by melting the fat on top of them. We're going to start out on the superior iliac crest or the love handle region, and we're going to get out some fat here. Now it's not pure fat because we put tumescent solution in here. Okay, we've also emulsified it with the Vaser to get the abs really popping. So it's not going to be like pure fat like we traditionally get in traditional liposuction. Again, this is Vaser High Def. It's a lot more aggressive than traditional liposuction, but there you go. And the first thing I do is the semilunaris lines, okay? Luna, you know the word luna, or lunaire, like the moon, okay? So the moon is not full all the time or absent all the time. Usually it's waxing and waning. Waxing and waning. Is it waning? No, it's waxing. All right, bad joke. Bad joke. And so it's a crescent, right? Like a moon. So that comes from luna or lunaris, and these muscles are curves like this. They're curves. They come out like that. So when you do the sculpting, they should be curved. They shouldn't be aligned. All right. So we're sculpting out the lateral border, rectus abdominis muscles, the semilunaris. Get it? Okay. So there we are. And then we're going to come in for the linea alba here in the middle, and then the semilunaris out here. So I do the semilunaris first. Sculpt out this little pocket of fat on this gentleman underneath the breast here. Accentuate this muscle, and you can see this lateral border of the rectus abdominis muscle popping through. Multitude of ways to do this. This is just the way I do it for optimal results. It's ideal if you do work out and lose the weights and exercise and everything, but we get a lot of people who are like personal trainers and athletes who, no matter how much they work out, all the time, they can't get these muscles to pop. So that's where plastic surgery comes in and gives the final definition to the abdominal wall, and really works well. Working on the lines here. We got the 3 vertical lines. I'm working on the horizontal lines here, sketching out the triangular angulations at the corners of the muscles here, and getting rid of the fat between these muscle bellies. Really sculpting out the abdomen for him. All right, so we're done with the Vaser six-pack liposuction. Number 1, tumescent fluid goes in. Number 2, Vaser goes in. It emulsifies the fat, heats the skin from underneath. And then step number 3, we tunnel it. We get it ready for the liposuction. And last stage we set everything up for liposuction. So the multiple areas that we get are the love handles on the side, superior iliac crest here. We get the semilunaris line on this side, semilunaris on that side. The linea alba in the middle, and then finally the horizontal transverse inscriptions there, 1, 2, 3, and then we pretty much eradicate as much fat as we can get from the belly button down to the pubic region. So that's how we get six-pack abs on a patient that started out like this, and that's how we do it. We have a couple of drains in, 1, 2, 3. Drains will stay in for a couple of days, and then we take them out. But that should give him permanent results. If he loses a lot of weight, he should still retain this. If he gains some weight, he won't, but if he gains some weight, he should be able to still keep this physique. So we're going to get him in a compression garment. That's very, very important for a minimum of 6 weeks. Keeps him nicely, tightly bound, keeps the skin adherent to the muscle bellies underneath, and that'll give him this final result. So that's how we do a Vaser six-pack abs. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We'll see you next time.